Hello, and we're back.
We are back.
Now we got news on somebody who also wasn't loyal. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Alright. Stone Cold Steve Austin will make his WWE return at WWE Survivor Series. Pat knows where I'm going with this.
Yes.
Stone Cold Steve Austin has appeared on the program since his appearance in Wrestling 32. This news is from yesterday, so we're getting a little closer to update news. Alongside Shawn Michaels and Foley. Since it's been reported, Stone Cold's WWE contract has expired.
Huh. Okay.
And there have been rumors that also have some disagreements with WWE officials. His wrestling career is over, but WWE fans have always been hopeful he will return to WWE in some kind of role. As everyone prepares for the Survivor Series, WWE officials try to make the event as big as it can be. One of the biggest matches on the card is Brock Lesnar versus Jinder Mahal. The WWE Champion and the WWE Universal Champion face off in a major match for pay-per-view, so WWE officials have been wanting to have a specialist referee for the contest. Names such as John Cena as specialist referee.
It makes more sense, but
Bill Goldberg
God.
and The Undertaker have come to light thus far. But WWE officials are considering Stone Cold Steve Austin for this role. The powers that be specifically wanted to bring in a huge star into the match to create a slightly new dynamic between Mahal and Lesnar. They really think this is going to be like one of the biggest matches in recent memory, don't they?
Apparently.
On paper, Cena makes no sense because of the foreshadowed rumor of Cena facing Jinder Mahal or something for. However, he's already favored to win the Royal Rumble next year. Goldberg, Undertaker, and The Rock. The Rock's also rumored. Each have their own unique appeal, but they all have some history with Brock Lesnar. Stone Cold has had much history with Brock Lesnar and none with Mahal. Over recent years, there have been some rumors that also make his WWE return for a match with Lesnar, but Stone Cold's made quite clear his wrestling career is over. However, those rumors show WWE fans are interested to see them interact with the program. The specialist referee role will be a great situation where Austin Lesnar shows same ring, while Austin versus Mahal is a natural babyface versus Stone Cold dynamic. Stone Cold's WWE return will also bring you more attention to the bout at pay-per-view. It's also important to mention that WWE Survivor Series is being held in Houston, which is a very natural place for Stone Cold to make his return. He will receive hometown heroes welcome and will likely guarantee that the Toyota Center is sold out. As of this story, it's not confirmed that WWE officials will select a specialist referee with Lesnar and Mahal yet, but it's difficult to argue that Stone Cold will be the best choice for the role.
I don't get why Austin would be the special guest referee though. What is he gonna do? Stutter both of them? I'll happily see Stone Cold, but I wouldn't really get it. I don't think. I'm not sure if he would even come back for that. If he doesn't understand.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
And I don't see where you could understand that.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of like that Cyber Sunday match. I forget what it was.
T-shirt Jericho.
Yeah, and he was. I think it was like him, Randy Orton, and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
For some reason, he was added into that.
Yeah, the storyline.
I think they also did that with Batista and Taker too, as well, where they voted for the special guest referee, and it ended up being Austin because who wouldn't vote to see Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Right.
It doesn't really make much sense, but you can't put the reason there. Hey, the fans voted and they wanted to see Austin.
Yeah. We're not getting a choice here, so.
Yeah, it doesn't really make much sense. What's Austin gonna do? Come out, stun everybody, drink beer, and then out of nowhere he just says, "I'm going to be refereeing this match."
I don't know. The match already
Austin isn't like that far off the deep end.
Yeah, no. The match already sold like close for England. That's another way. Now there's a major heel turn coming for either Daniel Bryan or Shane McMahon on SmackDown Live. During the final segment role, Shane McMahon and SmackDown Live are also made to show several live and clear matches. Those Survivor Series is about some primacy, and SmackDown Live intends to win by being necessary. The WWE Universal Shocker changed choice to strike first in his role, while no one was more surprised that SmackDown's own general manager Dan Bryan. Apparently, Bryan was not informed by Shane McMahon at the time was coming. Shane played over as a tough call as part of his commissioner's job. It was a brief but important segment, leading to an intense build Survivor Series. The disagreement between two flavors SmackDown Live happened for a specific good reason. It has been speculated that a heel turn is coming for either Bryan or Shane. Bryan Alvarez and Dave Meltzer were told about the possibility of Daniel Bryan turning against Shane at WWE's Survivor Series. The logic would be that Bryan was both jealous of Shane for being allowed to wrestle and angry for ignoring his ideas or keeping him out of the loop for big decisions like a main role. A heel turn for Daniel Bryan will likely lead to a big match with Shane or him being ruined off WWE television. On paper, a heel turn with Shane McMahon makes a lot more sense. Kevin Owens seems to have been questioned his behavior for weeks. Suddenly, Shane made a message to have a role to send him in. He made a decision to have a role to send messages. A lot of people felt that made McMahon to SmackDown Live roster act like heels.
Yes.
Shane's questionable decision making could be enough for him to break more rules to make Daniel Bryan the voice of reason. The officials have a direction in mind for the storyline, or else the segment will close the show this week. A heel turn is most likely angle to take place in the coming weeks. The only time will tell if it's intended for Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon. But Bryan's departure from the company looming. It's going to be interesting to see how his involvement will be used into the WWE.
Yeah, I would probably, if I had to guess one, probably Shane. I'm not sure why you would turn one of them heel. I don't know at this point. I don't really know what else to add either. But I don't necessarily think he'll turn in this aspect as a good idea.
Don't know that. There are rumors going around Nikki Bella will be replacing Daniel Bryan as general manager of SmackDown Live. Yes.
I'm good.
Nikki Bella hasn't featured in the program since WrestleMania 33. She took some time to know her reckon she was at the former DJ and being keeping herself busy outside ring as well. She's been competing on Days for the Stars, and the second season finale of Total Bell is here this week, which may reveal a major angle that can come into SmackDown Live soon. It's no secret that Nikki's development time in the ring is coming to end sooner rather than later. She hasn't had a match since WrestleMania 33. It's reported she won't be returning to the ring until next year. At the earliest, her neck is still in bad condition. She may only wrestle a few matches, but WWE officials will only keep her on WWE television. They could be preparing for a non-wrestling role for her on SmackDown Live. It's being reported that one of the storylines being prepared for the third season of Total Bellas is that the possibility of Nikki Bella will become the general manager of SmackDown Live. On paper, that will allow her to stay on television and wrestle occasionally. Now, the question is if WWE officials think about making her general manager, what does that mean for Daniel Bryan, who currently has the role? There's been a lot of speculation about Daniel Bryan's future. Rumors about him leaving the company have been consistent with the past year. It's being reported that Bryan's trained for a no-run as an active wrestler outside WWE, but he won't be able to compete until at least next September. There's also some speculation that Daniel Bryan changed his mind and re-signed with the company. Nikki Bella possibly becoming the junior signing live leaves more questions about Bryan's future in WWE. It seems that WWE officials are preparing for Daniel Bryan's departure, which could have been a door for someone like Nikki Bella to replace him. There are many different ways that could happen, but it seems that the likely plans for Nikki Bella to replace Daniel Bryan as the general manager of SmackDown Live.
What is with that family being authority figures? Seriously, John Laurinaitis, Daniel Bryan, and now Nikki Bella.
Maybe the worst on the mic.
Exactly. I don't get it. And my guess is they want any resemblance they have of John Cena still being there. However, to paraphrase AJ Lee, John Cena is not sexually transmitted. Just because Nikki's there doesn't mean you get Cena. Yeah, Nikki's a bigger name, but I don't think it's a good role for her.
Yeah, I agree. And update on Roman, which is odd this is from today. Here's when the Shield will return to WWE television.
Okay.
This is from something. And if 3 years away, the anniversary is assigned to the anniversary Seth Rollins for the Shield. No one knew a longer place for a place. But this Shield will start to last longer in a couple weeks. Unfortunately, Roman Reigns caught viral illness has believed to be the months. He's missed the TLC, and the expectation now is he's going to miss the Survivor Series as well.
Okay.
That's not good. The show reunion was thwarted by some bad luck, but WWE officials still had to worry about Rollins and Ambrose, who are also the World Tag Champions. As WWE Stars, they said the battle with SmackDown Live Tag Champions and Usos. Despite that slight matchup, the WWE Universe can't help but wonder when Roman Reigns returns to the show reunion coming back on soon. It's been reported as of today that WWE officials are at a loss about how to handle this situation.
Okay.
There is going to be another
They're usually at a loss at handling situations, period.
But especially in NXT, that really big a handle situation, right?
Exactly. There's never really these situations in NXT.
Oh, because they plan ahead.
Exactly.
That kind of helps.
Exactly.
There is going to be another Raw exclusive pay-per-view before the WWE Rumble, but the feeling it'll be impossible to wait for that event to bring the show back. Instead, the officials are planning to book the House of Justice on some house shows.
Okay.
Or possibly get them a lengthy rivalry on Raw with The Miz, Cesaro, and Sheamus.
Alright.
There's some speculation that WWE officials could cancel the show reunion altogether. But that will most likely lead to some major backlash against the company. Roman Reigns will probably be the target most aggravated for the universe, which will be the final ultimate bring back the show in first place.
Yeah.
WWE officials need to reunite the show in a huge way once Reigns is healthy. With any luck, Roman Reigns will be medically clear for Survivor Series to become the fifth member of Team Raw in the final elimination match. Roman could be a surprise fifth member for some kind of angle leave over victory to reunite with the Shield. The all working about Rollins and Ambrose are both in a battle as well as they clearly aren't going to be. It's a challenge and there are many different ways to make it work.
It sucks, but they actually, in order for their plans for Mania to go through, they may have to cancel the show reunion. Just because I think Roman's out doesn't mean you stop Mania plans.
No.
You said it earlier.
This is the last story? Yeah, and this is the last story that actually was just updated because I had to read on the site. News is just broke. Stone Cold Steve Austin may be making a huge appearance in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Wow. Well, first off, I'm surprised you didn't go with another story that we've been seeing. With someone signing with WWE.
Ricochet.
I was thinking of a person whose name begins with R, but not Ricochet.
Tell me.
All right. Well, there's rumors going around that Ronda Rousey has in fact signed WWE.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And that she
has
officially started the Performance Center.
Yes, that's the story.
Rumored that she officially started the Performance Center.
Yeah, just with Twitter rumors.
Yeah.
I need photo proof by WWE when they introduce somebody to the Performance Center on their website.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't say nothing, because I'm trying to get the 50-50 rumors.
Well, anyway, the rumors are out there.
Yes.
They literally just came in today.
Yeah,
so.
probably last happened today.
Yeah.
But this one's
anyway, Stone Cold New Japan.
Recently it was reported, yes, right, that Stone Cold was to complete return day program Survivor Series is rumored that December made role for a special referee for Wrestling Brock and Jinder, nobody knows why. The period takes place in Houston this year, so we go place for his first person company since Wrestling 32 was 2 years ago. Stone Cold's made really clear that he's retired as one turn television remain appearances. He will be backstage for a show or to the Hall of Fame ceremony, but he's not fond of appearing on camera not much anymore. However, he's also being rumored for a huge appearance with New Japan Pro Wrestling. This is going to love that.
Oh my god.
And major.
Just imagine his reaction to that.
This is
he will go through the goddamn roof of Titan Towers.
Now this is the fun part because it's being rumored after a major superstar in New Japan said they wanted to bring him in for Wrestle Kingdom 12 next year.
Yeah.
And
there's already rumors of Jericho and
Kenny Omega, and there's also rumors of Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Walking out with the Bullet Club.
Yeah, the Bullet Club have been wanting to do that for years.
Yeah, and that may be happening along with this. And potentially Jericho. Let's just say that Vince is not going. Vince probably will be happy.
Probably not, no. Vince would flip the fuck out.
It'd go, alright?
No.
So
I would not want to be anywhere
near
Titan Tower.
On January 4th.
Nowhere near Stamford, Connecticut.
On January 4th. Don't go there.
I'm actually afraid to be in Philadelphia if this actually happens and Vince finds out.
We should try to meet Vince for a whole weekend.
Yes.
He might forget about that.
No.
Rumble's only like a 3 weeks after Wrestling.
No.
No, it is.
No, but
No, he's not going for it.
yeah, I don't want to be the person that works for Vince. I don't want to be anywhere near Titan Towers. I don't want to be anywhere near Stafford, and I may not want to be anywhere near the Northeast.
Well, this is rumors stemming from an interview that was just on speculation, and now turned to healthy rumors apparently.
Huh.
And in the past, Young Bucks threw out the idea of Hulk Hogan. They part both club entrance when recently. Mars Skrull had the same idea, but he had a different wrestler legend in mind in the Texas Fallacy. The villain didn't mention him specifically, but I described the legend as the one who likes to drink a little beer, raise a little hell, pump the middle finger. Who else could that be? Wrestle Kingdom is until January.
Shark Boy.
Me. It will be sometime before WrestleMania.
Or Sandman.
Oh, the Japan Bar Focus. Wrestle Kingdom is until January. It will be sometime before WrestleMania. Also, is interested in person in Japan. The event is one of the biggest of the year. And it will be a major surprise to start with the parts out. As of this right, the Texas Fallacy has not responded to Skrull's cool invitation. While there's no denying that will be something truly special. But the fact is, it's turning into rumors. The fact is also Circle's contract has expired. And there's nothing stopping him from the appearance if he's interested. So, like, Circle's also is busy enough without having to make a trip to Japan to just appear an entrance. There are a lot of people that want to also be part of Wrestle Kingdom 12, but fans will just need to wait until January to see away from the spot.
Yeah, if that happens, Vince is going to flip out.
Yeah. Imagine they managed to get Hogan and Jericho. Vince will be happy. No, I think Vince likes the wrestle world coming together as one.
Triple H might like it.
Well, there you go.
Triple H might. Vince, oh God, no.
Triple H likes working with all the companies. And he's the one that matters.
He's going to inject it with a lethal dose of poison.
And Vince is cool with New Japan right now anyway.
No. He's trying to take on the Bullet Club or the Young Bucks for things he doesn't actually have.
On top of that, real quick, the Young Bucks now just on Twitter that the cease and desist shows will be a hot topic starting December.
Pretty close to January 4th of Wrestle Kingdom, so.
I don't have no more.
Coincidence? I think not.
I definitely don't have no more bigger news than that.
Yeah.
That on this week. If there's any news on the weekend, we'll report on Monday or not. We'll see you for the reviews.
Yep.
Bye.
See you then.